Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man Do Podcast.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's just a little different today. You know what I'm saying? First off, we're going to start this off a little bit different, man. Of course, this is a podcast that, you know what I'm saying? There's no other podcast like this, you know what I'm talking about? So that's what we give to you. But today is special. Today is all about the Black Panther Wakanda film. Don't worry, if you haven't watched it yet, the first half of this is going to be spoiler free. We're not going to spoil nothing for you. We're just going to tell you how we feel about it, all that kind of stuff. Real surface level. And then after that, I'm going to give you a spoiler warning. And if you don't want it spoiled for you, get your ass up out of here. I'm just going to be honest. There's some stuff I want to talk about. How you feel about that book? You good with that? You feel like you didn't, you know?
So you telling me that 3-week-old milk that's been sitting on the counter, we ain't gonna do that just yet?
Not yet, not just yet. We ain't gonna spoil it just yet.
Say less.
So,
we good?
Oh man. First off, I want to get your initial thoughts on the movie book. The book has now watched it twice. Am I correct?
I'm literally coming from the theater right now. Off with it back to back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I went back to back on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let the people know your spoiler free initial thoughts, man.
It's gonna sound crazy. I enjoyed watching it the second time more than I did the first. That's crazy. And I was very excited with the first. So that means I'm enamored and elated with the second. That's just me though. Enough to bring my black ass outside 2 times to go see this motherfucker? Yeah. It is now 3 a.m, people. I went and caught the movie because we finally got a damn day off. But I finally got a day off. So I went to the movie theater at 11:40 last night. Yeah, well, a couple hours ago for me. You know what I'm saying? Literally coming out the movie right now. Smelling like butter and popcorn. Yeah, the aroma's still there. The stench is on me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I eat nachos, but you know, everybody else got popcorn because they weirdos. But yeah, that's that. Love it. So I wanted to make sure I was fresh today for today because France saw it today. So I didn't want to be in the past. I wanted to be current with my brother. All right.
I'm trying to conserve my enthusiasm because I don't want to get too hyped right now and then end up spoiling it for the people. What I will say, people, go watch the movie. If you like the first one, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this one. I really think you should go out there, take your time, spend your money. Don't wait for the little bootleg. Go in there and go watch it.
Don't do that. What I will add to it is I'm a spoiler-free type guy anyway. Like when we get in the group chat, unlike somebody we know, I don't drop dimes on films that we all are going to go see at some point in time, whether it be the first weekend or the next. I'll have side conversations with the people who've actually seen it, you know what I'm saying, and engage their assessment. We'll have our dialogue. I won't put in the chat for everybody to see. Damn, this. We got one brother like that. But all I said was they did exactly what they were supposed to do with the movie. The representation, perfection. For all of you guys who are skeptical, you ain't got to worry about that. You don't have to worry about it at all. Wondering how they're going to tie this to that. You don't have to worry about that at all. I'm telling y'all, there are parts, obviously, everybody finds, bits and pieces to dissect a little bit further that they might dislike about the movie. But what you're going for, you will be thrilled. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
All I can say.
I'm trying to be as vague as possible. Let's talk about the action that's in that movie right there. Let's talk about some of the action. We ain't got to go into the depth. What do you think about the action that was portrayed in this movie right now?
The action or the acting? Which one?
We can talk about both of them. I'm good with both of them.
without spoilers,
Mm-hmm.
it's one person that I'm just like, you know, could have been scripted a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Some of the lines, some of the scene that they were part of.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing I be having a problem with. For me,
Mm-hmm.
is the scenes that they was affiliated with. Okay? Not
Mm-hmm.
all of them, but some of them just didn't hit me like it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I what I can't. We have to get into the people who've seen this one.
It's rough.
So I could.
I really don't want to spoil this movie for y'all. That's how much we want y'all to go see this shit. Like, it's
So
hard to talk about it,
yeah,
because we too excited
yeah,
about it to get
yeah,
into depth.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
watch it, but be
yeah,
as vague as possible.
yeah. I love the action. I do
Uh,
love the action. I didn't know water balloons could do that. That's what I'm gonna call them, y'all. I didn't know water balloons could do that. Um, what I'll say is their water shit was way better than Aquaman's. Like
a
that shit was
thousand
incredible.
percent better. A
That shit was
thousand.
fucking incredible. Like the
Uh,
way that them niggas had their vehicles is what I call them.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? How they got from point, nigga. Just even the way that they would, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. I've never wanted to be in Pelican as much as them niggas until they said where the fuck they was from. You know what I'm talking about? I'd
uh,
have been with the Akukulan. You know what I'm talking about? I'm, it's just me. That's just me.
it looked like they was about to throw
There's some Kamehamehas
Kamehamehas
or something up in that bitch. Some Hadoukens.
out.
I was like, what the? You know, because Wakanda's, they
Mm,
got that joint. So I was
yeah,
like, okay, how they gonna greet? Them niggas was like,
that shit was hard.
instead of,
It was dope.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah,
remind me to
yeah.
tell you this joke after we get off, because I don't want to say it on here. I
Okay,
heard
okay,
somebody say about it. Just remind me
okay.
about it.
Uh,
Man, the action
mm,
A1. You guys gonna like it. Trust me. If you like Marvel movies, it's not going to disappoint. Not at all. Not in the least bit.
not at all.
Nah. And I'm gonna say this for spoiler free. I mean,
Hmm.
because this is not spoiler. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I like this one better than the first one. That's how in depth. That's how the limb I'm gonna jump on. And it's just my first time seeing it. Um, as you watch this movie, you're gonna be touched all different kind of ways. And I didn't feel that in the first one.
Mm,
So
very
it's
good.
like you go on a emotional ride per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And that ride, it had stakes to it. It had more meat to it. It was like you was in it, and
yeah,
I felt it, and I
yeah.
liked it. What I saw right there. Uh, I'm trying to give them 10 good minutes spoiler free before I tell them just to get the fuck up out of here, and we're gonna handle the rest of it. Guys, go watch the movie. What else can I say? Action was phenomenal. I thought the acting was good too. I liked the acting. I didn't care. It proved the point for me. I mean, it is what it is. It's Marvel movie. You're not gonna have you don't want it. You don't want the Shakespearean actor to be out here. I thought everybody did their job on this movie, and I liked it. Man, we gonna get into that, and are you gonna you can explain a little later.
That's not to discourage y'all in the
Uh,
spoiler-free version. That's not to discourage y'all. This just shit that
uh,
it's shit that be pet peeves for me. That I'm
uh,
just like, yeah, you need to go on and kill them off. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
I'm like that in every fucking movie. Well, not every movie. I wasn't like that in Woman King. Woman King, I didn't have nobody that I was like, oh, you gotta die. Actually, the girl who couldn't fight, yeah, I needed her to get the fuck up out of there because she was slowing everybody down. Like, why are we keeping this heifer around? Why are we keeping this woman around? You know what I'm talking about?
uh,
Neither here nor there because I'm not intertwining either. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? But I'm just saying, like, I find somebody who is mainstay that could really just go. You know what I'm saying? Or give
uh,
me a little bit less of. So again, y'all, their part has no bearing on the excellence of the fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? None whatsoever.
But
So
it's been 10 minutes.
yeah,
Give
past
them
that,
a 1 through let's go 1 through 5 rating. What would you give this movie?
brother. Honest to God, I
Mhm.
don't even have a number scale for this shit. It was just marvelous. I loved it. Ain't nothing for me to rate it up against. If I can give tenths of a point, I'm
Mhm.
going 4.8. Look at mama calling me. I got to dismiss you, ma. It's Wakanda right now. You know what I'm saying? So she should answer the one I called her the first time.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's a difference. I hung up on my mom, not the queen. Shout out to y'all.
Y'all get that reference when you watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, man. If I'm going off of a scale, bro, of 5, I'm strong. I'm very strong. 4.75. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure that the perfect movie truly exists. I've seen some dope ass films, but there's always something you can nitpick at.
Yeah.
Um, so the closest I can give, I don't even want to say 4.9. I'm gonna just go 4.75 for me. You know what I mean? It's yeah, just yeah. Aside from what I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Not throughout the whole entirety, but like I said, just bits in here a little drawn out for me. To my visuals, but um, start to finish, man. They started heavy and they ended powerful. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. He did his
Uh,
fucking thing.
I'm gonna give
Day.
it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay, that's
Uh,
fair.
just like you said, you gotta leave room for just to make sure it's not a better movie out there. Or you know what I'm saying? I watched it
Mhm.
one time. This is my first time feelings. You know what I'm talking about? Who knows? If I feel different later, I'll come back and revise it. But 4.5 right now,
That seems
um,
fair.
just to give room for betterness. But the movie was amazing, like Book said. I mean, I echo those sentiments. For all those people that haven't watched it, make sure there's one mid-credit scene.
One.
Stay. There's one. That's it. Stay for it. You need to watch it. Okay. So go watch the movie. Stay to that mid-credit scene, and then come back and watch the rest of this podcast. Because now it is spoiler time. Spoiler time. Listen, if you have not watched the movie, this is your time to click this off right now. We are
Right
going to
now,
get
right
into
now.
some stuff that you don't want to know because it's going to ruin. It ain't going to ruin it, but you want to have this
Gonna
feeling that
take
we
away.
felt. Huh?
It's gonna take exactly. It's gonna remove the feelings
Mm-hmm.
that you should actually have
Yeah.
and be going through when you see it.
Mm-hmm. So definitely, if you have not watched it, this is your warning. This is nothing but spoilers.
God damn,
And I tried to give y'all 10 minutes. We actually gave y'all closer to 14 minutes. So
bro.
what's up?
I'm not to take away from nobody, but it's 3 in the morning. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Nachos can only do so much. I got the
Uh-huh.
small one because I'm lactose intolerant, so I shouldn't be cheese dipping anyway. So I
Uh-huh.
went to McDonald's. I swear that my sandwich, they don't have sesame seed. Why I got onions all on the outside of my damn sandwich, bro?
They try to
I
give you
just
sesame
noticed that.
seeds. They try to give you some seeds. You hear me?
Bro, that's crazy. Piss poor performance right there. I don't
Well,
even like McDonald's like that, but it's the closest thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
now you gonna eat your
Yeah.
sandwich, man. That was the hey. This is enough time for you to click off. Hopefully, all the people that's left now watch the movie
Mm.
or just want to hear the spoilers. Man, the movie was fucking amazing that I watched. We all know that Shuri is the Black Panther. I know some people was thinking Okoye or somebody like that, or any other person was going to be. I knew it. I watched the comic books. I knew Shuri was going to be the Black Panther. That I knew
Mm.
that. How did you like the take that they took with Shuri and her path to becoming the Black Panther?
I love it. For
Mm-hmm.
one, she was never even driven to become the Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people was wondering how. for the people that are still here, they already know how. She was able to recreate, and her drive to recreate it was to save T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, this is just y'all seen the movie if you're here, or if you haven't and you just want to know, here you go. So even how it starts with her trying to save his life. You see what I'm saying? That's how they spun it in the movie as to why he's not around, right?
Bro, I about cried, and
Yeah.
I was there with my wife and my daughter. I was trying to be strong, but nigga, I was about to boo-hoo cry. You know what I'm talking about? Like ugly cry in that motherfucker, man. That shit hit me, man.
Yeah.
That shit hit me at
You
the
know,
beginning, hit me hard. You know what I'm saying?
talking about, you know, trying to heal him from this illness, and like they didn't say they just said an illness that came over him, and you know, them fighting for him and trying to, you know what I mean, which I'm sure is the correlation in real life.
In real
But
life.
you know, his family who knew about whatever was going on with him, because as we all know, it was very secretive, close to the vest. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Excuse
like in
me.
real life.
So I thought it's like you felt it though, like real time, like him taking his last breaths, as if you were there and trying to do all that you could yourself, whether family, friend, or outsider that just cared about the individual. They brought you in to their world. I felt that. I loved it. I can't say nothing more, nothing less about it. Like, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Even with all of that, the emotion behind it, then the ceremony, you know.
And you saw the casket raise up in that spaceship or whatever that ship is. That shit was dope. You heard people sniffling in the damn movie theater, man. People was up there boo-hooing in there, man.
2 moments of silences were observed in the whole movie. You know, usually how when Marvel comes across, they got like the turning of comic book pages, or you hear like some type of dialogue. It was completely silent, and all of the, you know, the flip art was of Chadwick Boseman. You know what I mean? I thought it was beautiful. So when I say respect was paid, it didn't say give a moment of silence. The silence was the moment, and it was given freely. That was incredible vision of whoever thought of it. I don't want to say it was all the director, because I know there's many people who work on it. So I want to say kudos to whoever thought of that and envisioned it being that way. Because when I say Kuwait is like some of the most disrespectful people in the world during movies, chatty patties on their phones ain't on silent. You hear a pin drop when that happened. You see what I'm saying?
Just the same thing in the theater here. Everybody was quiet. You just heard people sniffling, like trying to get it together.
Yeah. So I loved it, man. But her journey of growth and humility, and like, you felt every emotion that she went through en route to become the Black Panther. The sense of pride, the sense of urgency, the sense of redemption, the sense of vengeance back to herself. Show them who you are. Like, you saw everything unfold but come back together at the end. Zuri.
Ryan Coogler did his thing on that one.
Way to let your character grow, for real. For real.
Which, man, my biggest thing, one thing that I did not like during watching it, but it was like one of the things I didn't like because the movie was good and I liked her so much. When they killed Angela Bassett off, I was like, nigga, T'Challa already died. Like, nigga, it killed me.
How much more?
Yeah, like, but what happened was when that happened, you understood her feelings. Like, nah, Namor got to go, because he had showed his humanity and his people to her, so it wouldn't have made sense for her to have that same vengeance. But when he killed her mama, it was like, whoever wrote this shit, Man, they did their job on this one. They killed. Oh man, and then Neymar was good.
Dude, let me put this out there front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Angela Bassett, first of all, when they was on the beach, which again, I still feel like them niggas clipped something that was
Bro,
not
ain't
important.
nothing happened. I was looking. I was like, okay, they on the beach, and
Was
that was
there a
when,
kiss or something?
huh?
Some type of a kiss on the cheek or something?
No, he
No.
just got up to her and said, "I come up there and kill you in Wakanda." Basically, he said, "I kill y'all."
That's what I saw. That's the part that I saw. But
Ain't nothing else happened.
okay, well, he said though. He said, "I will come there and I will kill you."
Yeah,
That nigga is a man of his word. He came there.
he killed. And then when he left, he said, "You the queen now."
Now, no. See, this is what I would have wanted. See, this is where the writing comes in from.
Mm-hmm.
I would have wanted for the exasperation of the pain to hit first, like confirm death, and then him say, "Now you're the queen." Don't prophesize
Oh
that
yeah,
she's the queen
they did
beforehand.
say
Confirm it.
he already knew though. He already knew.
Well, he knew because he a real killer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But for me out in the audience, I'm like, oh, brother, you should have waited.
yeah.
It would have hit different. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she said, I would kill you. Like if she would have said that back to this nigga, oh man, it would have what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not see I didn't see Angela Bassett passing away. And let me just say, I don't know a lot of people that have like Angela Bassett in their top list of anything. Man, she too fine.
I thought
I'm
you were
starting.
talking about actresses or whatever, like best actress.
Man, she is incredible as an actor, whatever, however the proper term. She is phenomenal. She has had some incredible damn roles, some powerful roles, but never won an award. I love how she embodies and is able to portray that strong black female, black woman presence when them cameras is on.
Man,
I have not seen her be weak or not strong and bold in any role that she's been a part of. Hell, she's like that on 911. Strong black woman.
I liked her a lot in this one. I like because
Crazy.
she was regal. She showed grace. She was like when she was at the UN and France and then was talking that shit. And she was like, she's like, nah, your people already tried that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and then marched the motherfuckers in there and basically said, we'll take that as act. It was hard. It was like, I believed her. You know what I'm talking? I believed her. And she just phenomenal. And that's what hurt when she died. It hurt when she died. And I thought it hurt again at first, but that was phenomenal writing to me as well. When Shuri finally got the potion, when she went under, and we got a cameo from Killmonger.
I knew that it was in there.
I didn't know. He said he wasn't gonna be in there. He said it.
They did a great job though. They did a great job keeping it secret.
He did a good ass job acting in this movie. he did way better in this one than he did on the first one. I believe that nigga on this one. You know what I'm talking about? But I liked him on the first one. You know what I'm saying? I got to cut out. If y'all been watching a while, y'all know I got to cut out a Killmonger. He was right in front of me now. But
nigga was preaching.
You know what I'm saying? I like when he was talking. He was talking some real shit. You hear me?
That nigga was like, your dad, he would have killed the scientist.
Yep.
Killed his own brother. Oh, I was like, oh, I felt that. I felt that. I really believe.
Yeah. That
nigga would have been like, there you go. You know what I'm saying? His people above all. What the fuck I care about little American scientists for what? You know what I'm saying? Her knowledge is a threat to both of us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A threat to us all. Oh yeah, do away with her. I'll go get her tonight. You know what I'm saying? Before that sunrise, it should be in the water for you. You know what I'm talking about?
I just didn't understand why they didn't tell, like, when the only part that was a little piece to me that I felt like they could have explained to him, like, yo, she just like a student, like she just did this from a school project, and the people took her idea and made it that.
Yeah.
I didn't think she had to be. He seemed reasonable enough to accept that to me. Like, you know what? Like, okay, I got you, but we still gonna get at the niggas, but I'm not gonna kill the scientists. You know what I'm talking about? It didn't feel like he seemed reasonable enough. It didn't seem like he was crazy or deranged enough. Like, it seemed like they was trying to make it be at the end. He seemed like he had humanity. It made sense what he was doing to a certain extent. He just wanted to make sure his people was left alone. Exactly. Unfortunately, if they would have just explained to him, they don't even know about your people. They just want the vibranium. It'd be like, yo, we could have set up a little force field or something in the water, nigga. You could have been straight. You heard me? You had to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But
true.
I mean, other than that, I love the movie.
I understood. Go ahead. Cut your wisdom. Go ahead.
Man, it just brought me on so many highs, lows. I was laughing. I felt like crying twice in the movie, especially at the end. God, dog. But before we get into all that, who was the nigga that you was talking about that you didn't like on this movie?
Ironheart.
Riri Williams. You didn't like Riri?
Nah,
man, come on, man.
Like her, bro. I ain't like her. All right, so this is the thing that I said. It wasn't necessarily her. It was the lines that she was scripted and directed to act them out.
She had the
did not make sense. First one, when the feds showed up, well, before the feds even showed up, when they're in the dorm, okay, she threw the JBL speaker at her. Okay, cool. Just slice that. You see what I'm saying? Then you pick up the little fan, and what you gonna do? You just holding it over your head like you was gonna throw. You just saw what she did to the JBL. She got a whole spear. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna throw now? I thought that the dialogue, when y'all watch it, or the people who've seen it, that was just a little bit too drawn out for me. It started to veer off and become cheesy. It felt DC-ish. You know what I'm saying? It felt DC comic book type. I didn't like that. Then
listen to this though, before you go.
Okay.
I think the reason it was like that is because hers is going to be a TV show.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was prepping you for how the TV show, the pacing of how she's going to be talking in the TV show and stuff like that. That's the only reason I think it's more like that, because they're getting you prepared for her live action TV show that's going to be on Disney Plus.
Well, if she like that, I ain't going to watch it. I'll tell you that right now. They better figure that shit out. That ain't it. Then when they go to, they go to the warehouse to get the shit, I'm cool, right? Enjoying the dialogue and stuff like that. Don't touch anything. I said don't touch anything. Does that work? No, it don't. Talking about the car. I'm loving all of that. But then when the feds, you brought the feds here? I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I did it. Like, all of that dialogue right there was real. It did not make sense. That ain't something that somebody would say. You know what I'm saying? As you grabbing down your designs and burning them and stuff like that. That didn't make no sense. It should have been more of the surprise, like, damn, they on us? Them too? It should have been something like that. I just think it should have been scripted a little bit differently. And the acting should have been a little bit more, with fear, not jokey joke, is how it felt to me. I ain't like that.
The only part I didn't like about her is that the broad just kept on getting knocked out. She got knocked out on the damn on the bridge. That's why they got captured.
That was a hard fall, though.
Yeah, but hey, man, that's your fault. You know what I'm talking about? You got knocked out on the bridge. That's why we got captured. And then your ass got knocked out by the water bombs, by the water balloons. And then now my mama did because she had to come get your ass. Like, that's the only reason that she had me a little annoyed by that. It's like, you better do something more. And I did not. Let me show you how Ironheart suit's supposed to look, because I did not like the prototype of what came up.
That thing was trash, bro.
I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like.
Okay. While he's gathering that relic, yeah, her suit was booty juice.
Let me get in there. That's what it's supposed
Yeah,
to look
coming.
like.
There you go. There you
Sleek.
go.
It just look like Iron Man suit. It's just a little smaller. That's all it is. Just more form fitting, more womanly. You know what I'm saying?
You know who she looked like? She looked like she was Bruce Banner in his suit. That's what that
Yeah,
piece of shit looked like.
like the
Like,
Hulkbuster suit. Yeah,
I'm like, yo, that even the modified, like, okay, the first one, I'm like, y'all niggas so cheesy. All you did was make the Iron Man suit from the cave. That's all you did.
but
Like, come on, Pete.
they had to
What are
do
y'all
it.
doing?
I
What are
ain't
y'all
mad
doing?
about that one.
Then she was like, there's a whole YouTube channel designed for sightings of me. How I know it was you and how I know it wasn't Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How I know? You could just be saying anything. Ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So,
Really?
I didn't like her design. I didn't like some of her lines. I could tell that, like I said, it wasn't the whole entire movie that I'm just like, why are you here? There was just some things in there that I was just like, nah, baby, that don't work for me. That don't work for me. So I can't necessarily put it on her. She was only doing what she was directed to do. So Ryan, I gotta put that on you, my brother. You should have been like, nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Let's switch some things up. I don't like how that flows. And it could have been one or two words that you could have took out or put in, and it would have made it all. You know what I mean? But I just, I want
I,
feeling.
I personally didn't have a problem with it, man. In the comic book, the girl was 15. On the movie, she was 19. So she's a
I'm
little
getting
older.
that too.
You gotta understand the age that she is too. She's scared. So
Mm.
she just, they need to be talking, man. So I understand. She's a younger kid, man. So I understand it's
Mm.
annoying, but man, we a little older now, man. Some teenagers is annoying now. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is.
Okay. At this.
Mhm.
There's another part. Still on the same person.
Yeah,
Tell me this, France. What did she answer? When was the first time you designed your first machine?
I can't remember.
She said 3 years old. My nigga, who at 3 is designing any type of machine?
But that's
At
it.
3.
She's a genius.
Bro, I got that she is a prodigy. I get that.
Uh-uh.
But for real, who gave you tools to build something at 3 years old?
She's a
I don't
genius,
believe
man.
that. I just
She's a
don't
genius.
believe it. I don't
That's her.
believe that. That
That's her
don't,
superpower, man.
bro. I don't envision you picking up anything that's 50 pounds trying to hammer it or whatever. You ain't build nothing. And I'm damn sure you couldn't draw schematics. Okay?
You said machine. It could have been like a very simple machine. I mean, it could be anything.
Man,
They ain't say you had a.
nah,
They ain't
man. The
say she
way they
built an
make,
Iron Man
nah,
suit at 3. She's built a
they
machine.
ain't selling me that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All I know, she don't built the damn the shit. I don't know, nigga. The quantum accelerator. I don't know what she built at 3 years old. But you built a machine, period. At
It's
3.
a
I
little
don't
machine.
believe that. I
Hey,
can't see it. If
I
they would have
ain't.
just said 6 or something like that, 6 or 7, I'd have ate that. I could stomach that. You know what I'm saying? But 3 was just a little bit. 3 was a bit much for me, man.
I ain't. I wasn't mad at that part. It's just because I know her from the comics and all that. I know she's
Yeah.
supposed to be a genius. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she a broke genius. She's just like Tony Stark. She's just broke. She ain't got all the resources he got. So it is what it is. I'm not
Ah.
mad at it. We're gonna talk about the bonus scene.
Oh, we can't. Oh, all right. So, before we get to that part, I do want to say with Neymar,
Mm. We
I
ain't give him
understood
his
this.
props yet. Yeah, go ahead.
I understood you touched on it though, but I understood his point of view better than Killmonger's. See what I'm saying?
Oh, nah.
Because the threat was real. The threat was real. The fear that he felt was very real. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole nation of unknown people to protect. You know what I'm saying? I like when the nigga came
Killmonger was
down.
trying to protect you
I
as
I
a
hear what
human
you're
being.
saying.
He was
I hear
protecting
what you're
black
saying.
people. He wanted to bring the stuff down to the hood and say, "Yo, come up and rise up against these crackers." You know what I'm talking about? That's how he
Look,
was. That's how
man,
Killmonger was coming.
I know what Killmonger was saying. I do.
That's how Killmonger was coming, boy. You gonna play?
I understood, but I just liked the purpose
Mm-hmm.
behind Neymar's. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I understood like when Killmonger hit the scene, like everything for us as a whole, as a community, as a world, was very unsettling. You see what I'm saying? And the movie allowed for that to those thoughts to take place. You see what I'm saying? Um, so I trust me, I understand it. I get it. Now I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying like I like how Neymar, how they allowed his character to unfold. You know what I'm saying, when he hit the scene type shit. So, and even in there, he also said, you know, it's really not even about the scientists. You see what I'm saying? He said that it's not about the scientists. He just doesn't want to be. He doesn't want his people to have fear. See what I'm saying? And his way of removing that fear was by, let's get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? The one person who can do it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I thought at first I didn't know if I was gonna like him. You know what I'm saying? Just from the previews, I'm like, how this little fish man, you know what I'm saying? How the fish man gonna do anything? But every fucking scene this nigga was in, bro, that nigga was, dog. That nigga was different. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy was different. He was understandingly ruthless as the situation deemed necessary. See what I'm saying? So it's not like he was just on some savage shit at all times. He was one of those like, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that nigga was not taking no for an answer by no means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, nigga did his thing, bro. Niggas did his thing.
He definitely did his thing. I like his people too. The girl, the woman, and the big dude, or whatever.
Yeah.
It was dope. That fight scene on the
bridge.
That was
boy.
But
I felt like, that.
Ooh, that hit that he did to Okoye. I was like, oh,
with the spear, you're not worthy of my spear, and drive her into hers, and she. Oh my God! I said, oh, God, I felt that. I felt that.
I also like that they gave her a suit. I like the suits they gave them. I thought that was pretty dope. I was like, okay, give them even the playing field just a little bit with them. I thought she made like 20 of them bitches though. I didn't know she just made 2.
Well, time was other efforts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, couldn't give them to everybody.
Well,
hey man, who that? When that the UFC dude in there?
Which one?
The one that had just got recently knocked out. I think he was undefeated. The bald head dude, the black guy. I swear he was one of the guards.
I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention.
Man, Greg would know. He actually had some lines though. That's the crazy thing. So Greg would know who I'm talking about. He had just got. Damn, I wish I knew the boy name. I would look it up, but I'm on my phone. So it's a recent UFC fight that they just had.
Fussing with old Mbaku.
With Winston Duke, yeah.
Yeah, he was up there fussing with him.
Jabari, yeah.
I know who you talking about. That was him. Yeah, that was him. Something like that.
Usama.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Usman.
Not Usman.
Right? What is it?
Let me see. I got that.
But yeah, the nigga that just got kicked out in real life. You know what I'm saying? And lost his title to that other guy. That he yeah. So I think it's Usman, something like that.
I know you from.
But yeah, so
Kamaru Usman. Yeah, that's
there you go. Him. He was in it.
Yeah, that was him. That was definitely him.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I also want to highlight, man, I wish they would have put Winston Duke Jabari. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wish they would have given him more.
I like what they gave him. When that
I
nigga
love
started,
that nigga in the first one. Like, I love the nigga in the first one, bro.
he
Like,
was dope on this one though.
he got more in this one, but I wanted more. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I like he need his own shit, man. He funny
Nah,
as
he
hell.
cold. I like that nigga, man.
When
When
that
he
nigga
got
said something
punched,
to him, when they nigga said something to him, he was like, ooh, ooh. And they started, ooh, ooh.
yeah.
Like, we gonna get this nigga. That shit was dope.
Like, this nigga talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I love that shit, bro. I love that
And I
shit,
like
man.
he was the voice of reason as well.
He did.
He
He
had his
grew.
funny parts, but he is also the voice of
Mhm.
reason in this movie.
Yeah.
And that was a big come up. Man, matter of fact, in the first one, he was kind of a voice of reason. He just wanted to be the kingdom.
Yeah.
I like him. He funny. He serves
Mhm.
his purpose right. I'm happy they didn't kill him off because I want to
Yeah.
see him over again.
Yeah.
Um, I liked him. Oh man, I was so happy when he got that he was about to get that hit on Neymar, and
Uh,
Neymar caved that nigga chest in. I was like, oh Lord.
and the way that they showed it breaking up, though,
uh,
in slow motion, and then gave that nigga the Superman speed.
mm-hmm.
Flying through the goddamn the pavilion. I was
Yeah.
like, and then just his interaction after that, like the breathing, like they
uh,
nailed it. They
I
yeah,
thought they was
man.
gonna
Like,
kill him right then, but I'm like, thank God they didn't kill him then.
nah, man, that nigga hit him with some ferocity. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? That,
Uh,
whew,
man.
yeah. But yeah,
Man.
man. Don't
Am
get
I the
us
only
to
one
don't
that was
even
about to
get us
cry,
to the
man?
huh.
Yeah, we got to say this, man. I was about to cry, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be honest. My eyes was welling up. It's like you know how your eyes well up and you just holding the tears right there. You was like, I ain't gonna blink because I ain't want them to drop. I was like
Mm-hmm.
that in this movie, man. We could be men, but you about to cry, man. That's the answer. That's the question.
Oh, it got me. It got me a
Got
couple times. I felt it. I
it.
felt it. It's obvious. And I saw it twice. And I knew it was coming. It still did it. Like I'm gonna keep it together this time. No sir, that bitch was right there. So
Man,
boy, yeah. If
I
I'd have
think.
just blinked, that shit would have
Mhm.
streamed. You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
man,
It'd have dropped for sure. I held my eyes open.
I had to
I
tell
ain't look
Ava.
away.
I said, boy, I was about to be ugly crying in that motherfucker, man. Especially like the first couple of minutes, man. I was like, oh. Nah, man, not Chadwick, dog. They did Chadwick dirty, man. I was up here like, God damn. It got me, man. But I ain't cried, man. I was there. I was like, I gotta be my daughter right here next to me. I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go
Said
see
in
it
a
again
second.
probably on my day off. I think I'm off on
Yeah.
Tuesday. I'm gonna go
Okay.
see it again, and I'm going by myself, and I'm being there
There you go.
crying like a bitch
There you go.
watching the movie, man.
There you go.
It is what it
Yeah.
is.
The second moment of silence was great too when Zuri was we at the end, y'all. When Zuri was on the beach, you know what I'm saying? It came full circle. She's burning her garment, her her funeral ceremonial gown as well. And she's taking that breath, and then the breath turns silent. The breeze deafens, and it's just flashes and images of Chadwick Boseman again. You know what I'm saying? Like another moment. You know what I'm saying? For anybody, yeah, this is a movie, and for most of us, we didn't know him personally or anything like that. But you could sit there and think about loved ones that you've lost, where you've taken a moment, taken a breather. You could put yourself in their shoes
Mm-hmm.
and be like, I know what that feels like, and that's what that does to me. You see what I'm saying? So like when I have my flashes of like my grandfather or my grandmother, um, I have other loved ones. I have other members of my family that have passed away, but I don't think of all of them. You see what I'm saying? The ones that are constant for me are those two because they were vital and integral. And I know that might sound crazy, but we all have those ones who hold a different meaning in our lives. You know what I'm saying? They are them for me. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, You know, I get many more years with, you know, my immediate family. You know what I'm saying? My brothers and my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For now, I don't know, man, but I felt that. I felt that. So um again, man, they did their fucking thing with that shit, man. I just, man.
Man, it's a couple people, man, that their
Man.
work, their work, man. Once they die, it you feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
The work that they did while they was alive, you feel for the people that loved them. You feel for them, and it almost like they part of your family, the extended family. Kobe was definitely one for me. Nipsey Hussle, when he died, that hit me hard. Chadwick Boseman, when he died, it was like, God damn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And all those feelings, like how you said, all kind of came in there in that moment. And I kind of
Mm.
it made it even realer watching the movie. I don't know. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it made it more real. It's like, damn, he won't be back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. It's like it was to me. It was symbolic of her burning that stuff because it was almost like they gave the audience a chance to heal as well. It was like this is the last time we go mourn him, and this will be the last time we probably see him on the big screen. But we're giving him
Yeah.
his time and giving him his respect. You know what I'm saying? Because of
Yeah.
what he did, and
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it, man. And then for them to double back at the extra credit scene
Mm-hmm.
and find out he got a son, and his son name is T'Challa.
Mm-hmm.
And I respected them for figuring out that problem because it's like
Mm.
you can't not have Black Panther.
Mm.
So okay, we're gonna have T'Challa, and
Mm.
T'Challa is gonna do what he's supposed to do because he's supposed to marry Storm.
Mm.
So he's not X-Men ain't in the MCU right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So about the time that happened, T'Challa can now be grown. We can recast him. My dad was King T'Challa, and now we can continue the story
Mm.
because somebody had enough common sense to
Yeah.
and enough wherewithal to be like, we're gonna be respectful, and at the same time, we're gonna honor his legacy, but we're gonna continue the story on. And I thought
Yeah.
it was just dope. I thought it was super dope. Thought it was insightful for them doing that.
Mm.
Um, it yeah, it just and then for him to be as prideful as he was about his daddy and knew who his daddy was at that moment, I love that shit, man.
You good at keeping secrets?
You know?
There you go. Toussaint is my Haitian name. My real name is T'Challa, Prince T'Challa. My father is King T'Challa. Oh man, talk your shit, little man.
And I
Talk
want
your shit.
all I want all of y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Go look up Toussaint, Haitian Toussaint. I know this because I watched Tariq Nasheed, the Haitian Revolution.
Mm.
I forgot what it was. I forgot the year. Watch that. Look up Toussaint. That name is a powerful name that they gave him as an alias on top of his
Zuri
name.
said it. Zuri said it.
Huh?
Zuri says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She
y'all got
acknowledges it.
you got to look up who Toussaint is. He wasn't no joke. And he pretty much I'm not gonna tell y'all, do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework. But the movie, man, we sat up here, I don't know, man, it's almost an hour, man. We've been talking about this movie, man. It's not enough words to be said about how much I enjoyed this movie. Um
You don't feel the
I
time.
I gave it a
You don't feel it.
4.5 the more I talk about it, man. I like the movie, man. If I was gonna be honest, even the little annoying shit that happened, man, I don't care. The shit that happened was enough for me. I had minimum expectations of this movie because I didn't know how they was gonna bounce back. I didn't think they could do it, to be real with you. Let me be honest. and they exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
Made me cry, laugh, mad. Any movie that can make you through all those things, and at the end make you feel, um, it was almost like you got cleansed by the end of it. It's like, you know
Relief,
what?
man.
I thought it was great. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. You did your goddamn thing on this movie. Shout out to I don't know their real names, like
Yeah.
Shiri. Shout out to her.
Mhm.
Shout out to Okoye. Shout out to Angela Bassett, Winston Duke, all of them. Shout out to Neymar. He did his thing. All his people. The movie was excellent. If you say otherwise, you're a hater. It is what it is.
But what I will say, Franz, I
Mhm.
agree with everything. Now, had Zuri gave me that Azuki scream when she died, when her mother died, yo, I'd have lost
I would have lost it.
I'd have lost my shit. I for real. Like I was already, it was there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I just didn't, bro. If she would have let out one of them wells, oh my god, bro, I'd have lost it. I'd have been.
Yeah.
I thank you for not doing that, but I
But
wish you did. If
I,
she
was-
would
I,
have
was-
let out,
I was like, they gonna kill somebody else. God damn. I was like, this
yeah,
Marvel. Marvel don't be killing people like that. Like, god damn.
they did today.
Yeah, they definitely they was murking folk on this one, but
They did
hey,
today.
you know what I'm saying? God damn. We understood the Chadwick. I was wondering how they was going to explain the Chadwick Boseman thing.
Yeah, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect.
perfect. Took the real life things and added it in there, and it was
Yep.
like,
Not he died in battle type bullshit. Like,
yeah,
you know, man, that's what I told y'all. Like,
I
they did it
appreciate
right.
it.
They did it right.
Movie was great, man. Well, ain't nothing else I can say, man. I loved it. Fuck it.
And go
Five
see
out of
that
five.
again.
5 out of 5.
Go see it.
Goddamn it. I'm
Go see it
changing it
again,
right
people.
now. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
5-5,
I don't give a fuck.
5-5.
No, 4.95 out of 5.
No problem. No
No,
problem.
5 out of 5. Goddamn it. I love the movie. Fuck it. Shit. I love it. Yeah, damn, I don't care. They did everything. They did things I didn't think of. I love when movies do stuff that ain't predictable. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoever thought of this was a fucking genius. And I loved it. Some shit was cheesy, but Marvel shit be cheesy sometimes. It is what it is. I loved it. 5 out of 5, goddamn it. One of the best Marvel movies there that's been came out. You know what
People
I'm saying?
should do right by it. It should be the highest grossing. People need to do right by this one. This I don't care what your favorite was. You know what I'm saying? This was man, man,
And I'm already online looking for that
man.
helmet. I'm trying to get that Shuri Black
Gold
Panther
joint,
helmet.
gold joint.
I'm adding that to the collection. That's all. That's bought. They just need to put it
Peep
out.
this.
Hmm?
Maybe it's me. Because you know she's a wizard with this shit. Now when I looked at her the second time in her suit, it looked like she had like the outline of like her crossing her arms for Wakanda already. Like it was embedded in the suit itself.
It
I
might
don't
have.
know. Maybe
I
I
gotta
know. I
see it.
probably will go see it 3 times. Don't mind me, people. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
But I knew like when I went into it tonight, I was like, I gotta look for that. But I got so lost in the movie, like I hadn't seen it already. I forgot to look for it. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time I thought about it, the suit was already off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, can't verify. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just looked like it was there. You know what I'm saying? I love how she dropped. Man, it's very. You did your fucking thing, girl. I ain't mad at you. You can be Black Panther a few more movies if you need be. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Really did.
I enjoyed it a lot. Ain't nothing else I can say. I enjoyed it a lot, man. I think if y'all look at the title of this should say Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and more. It ain't nothing more. We ain't talking about nothing else. The
Ain't
movie was
nothing
too
less.
great. I didn't expect the movie to be this goddamn good. Hey, well, I can't help it. They exceeded expectations. I loved it. Ryan Coogler, 2 thumbs up. Shout out to the. You should call me stupid. How Ryan Coogler gonna do a movie without Michael B. Jordan? I should have knew he was gonna pop up. He got me though. And then Michael B. Jordan had the fresh braids in there. You know what I'm saying? His shit was laid. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga came out there like, "Hi, bitch, you called me, bitch, because you know you wanted." That shit was hard, man. Michael B. Jordan came out there talking that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I love it.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, like I said, I gave it a 5 out of 5. Book, you gave it a 4.75.
I try to be. I just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to, but I'm not going to. But anything that I say, pretty much, y'all, that's over 4.5. That means I ain't got no problems with it. And like I said, I didn't shave off any points for what I didn't like. Mm-hmm. So I kept it. You know what I'm saying? The movie was just that incredible for me that I don't care. I didn't even fucking care. I care, but I ain't care enough to deduct. You know what I'm saying? I just took it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? And kept moving. But that's why I said, like, I didn't really want to put a number on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just rather y'all go experience it. Well, if you're still here, well, some of you niggas didn't click off like you was told. So hopefully we convinced you to go see it for sure. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that did see it and that are listening to this, y'all can understand where we coming from. Like, yeah, this one of them. Man. This one of them ones.
To me, okay. I feel like movies. You feel like they're better movies when they make you feel something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good movie. It can have a good movie, but it didn't make you feel that you kind of don't care. You're not going to revisit it. This what made me feel. That's why I think Tom Hanks is like one of the all-time best actors of all time because he makes you feel something in every movie that he does. And this one just made me feel. It made me feel a lot of shit. So that's why I got to give it what I gave it. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Tell us how you feel about it in the comment section down below. Let us know. But I guess we've been here long enough, man. We damn near been here longer than the movie, man. We might as well need to get up out of here, man.
No problem. Well, people, you know the vibes. You know the time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to this show. We need that. We would like that. You know what I'm saying? We want it. I'm not going to say we need it. As long as you watching and giving us thumbs up, that's what we need. All right. Follow us on IG, the Instagram page at the MVP_podcast. Same thing there, man. Keep us moving. Follow us. Move with us. You know what I'm saying? Don't get left behind. Make sure you sub and share to the others, please. More traffic is better. Nobody likes traffic, but we love traffic when it comes to this media thing. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you email us at managviewpodcast@yahoo.com. Same elements, same business. Also, then follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MV Podcast Gaming, y'all. MV Podcast Gaming. Okay. We on Call of Duties. We Call of Duties. That's plural. We on multiples. All right. So we there when we there, and hopefully you can be there when we're there. And yeah, that's that. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate you all for stopping by and listening to this review.
Shout out, man. We appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Hey, go watch the movie if you ain't watched it. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all for sticking through the whole thing. And until next time, we're going to holler at y'all. It's been the MVP. Peace out.